Alright guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my bear market, like ultimate guide on how to buy the dip, exactly how to do it. Where exactly do you buy? How much are you putting in there when you buy? I'm going to tell you it all, okay? Exactly how I'm going to be buying the crash because I've now started officially, okay, to buy crypto. And this is the man, the greatest predictor to ever step on this planet. I'm the person who shorted the top at 69K. Go back on my channel and watch that video. I made $35,000 on that short, right? So I shorted the top at 69K. I called a dump to 47K while everyone was screaming for 100K. Then I called a dip to 26K and 20K, and I've been known as a bear. I've been known as this guy who calls the crash. But here I am, ready to tell you I am buying, okay? And I'm going to show you exactly how I'm allocating, exactly how I'm deploying capital into the crash, okay? Because I am slightly bullish, especially long term, okay? So everyone knows that I believe the bottom will probably be between 14 and 16K, okay? Because at 69K, everyone thinks you're going to 100K, and at 20K, everyone thinks you're going to 10K. Here you're met with over-optimistic expectations. Here you're met with overly pessimistic expectations. And so here, everyone screws for 100K. Here, everyone screws for 10K. And so we need to find a happy medium. We need to find the best way to execute around that emotions that people have, okay? So I'm telling you right now exactly how to deploy. So guys, this is how we do it, okay? You save 50% of your bag that you want to deploy to crypto. You don't touch it, okay? 50% is not going to be touched. This is going to be saved for if VIX gets above 46, you deploy the bag, okay? But with the other 50%, guys, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be buying, okay? And this is where I just bought. I just bought at 18.5 yesterday. Okay, I told everyone in my Telegram alerts. Okay, I don't want to share the coin that I told everyone we're buying, that I'm buying for the long term, that I'm going to hold for 2+ years. But obviously, if you follow me on YouTube, one of those coins would be Monero. Okay, everyone knows I'm super bullish on Monero. Anyways, where are we going to be buying, guys? We're going to be buying here for the long term. 18.5, okay, 16K, 15K, and should we get down that low, 12.5K, okay? Once again, everybody is saying we're going to get down to 10K, so I'm not going to be waiting for that, okay, because I highly doubt that everyone in the world is going to be right, and that's exactly what's going to happen, okay? So another thing to keep in mind is, everyone who's screaming for 10K, okay, they're the same people who bought above 40K and then sold their entire bag once it started crashing down to 20K. Okay, so they bought at 40K, then they watched my video and they finally, after getting beat up like 500 times, they listened and they sold, up here at like 25K, for example. Okay, so they bought here, they sold here, and they're praying it goes down to here so that they can re-enter, right? So the same people who are doom and gloom, end of the world, the economy is only going to get worse, I'm such a fucking pro and expert, the same people saying 10K, it's the same people who bought at 40K off a Alex Becker tweet saying, oh my god, it's a big cup and handle, we're going to 100K next, you see? So now, these people have no brain of their own, and pretty much they just follow the biggest influencers, and that's why you get wrecked. Okay, so basically, these people here were waiting for 100K, and now they're going to be waiting for 10K. Don't be that person, right? I'm showing you how to play around being that idiot, okay? So this is how I'm playing it. I just bought yesterday, okay, and I alerted that in Telegram, buying at 18.5, okay? And now my plan is, okay, this is the thing with 50%, right? That's 4 entries, right? So you can divide that 50% into like 12.5% increments. Okay, so worst case, let's say we drop all the way down to 12.5K. You're going to average out between 18.5, 12.5. It's going to put you smack dab in the middle at 15K as your average cost. Okay, realize 90% of people in crypto have an average cost like above 30K, like idiots, because they didn't watch my channel this and last year. Okay, so congratulations. That's why it pays to be a crash trader. It pays to watch this channel. It pays to be in the alerts Telegram channel, right? Because all crash traders, we're going to have an average cost sub 20K, sub 18.5K. while 90% of the world has cost well above 30K, right? That's a massive, massive difference, you see? So, you know, people who are going to doom and gloom and say we're going to go to 10K, well, we're going to have an average cost of like 15K, right? Right here. So is that a big difference from 10K? It is overall a big difference. 15K and 10K, it's a big difference. People who say that's not a big difference, they're, in my opinion, they're idiots. At the same time, you know what else is a big difference? Is if you're waiting for 10K, and by the time you realize that we're not going to get to 10K, we're already at 20K or 30K by the time you buy in. Well, that's a big difference from 15K. You see, you could be me and have an average cost of 15K, or by the time most people buy in, realizing they were waiting for 10K and we didn't get there, we could be at 20K or 30K by the time they buy in. See, now tell me how big of a difference that is, buying at 15K or buying at 20 or 30K. That's also a massive, massive difference, you see? So that's the thing you need to keep in mind. We're trying to get as close as we possibly can to the optimal situation while making it easy on us to play this and execute, right? So this is how I see, you know, an optimal DCA into the market over the next year. Okay, 18, 5, 16, 15, 12. Okay, everyone waiting for 10K, probably not going to see it. That's my opinion. Okay, that said, all right, that said, let's say you get an average cost of 15K. Meanwhile, people waiting for 10K, just like they were waiting. See, this is the thing. People who are waiting for 100K only realized we weren't getting to 100K when, you see? So we were here, right? People thought this was a cup and handle, right? So we're at 50K right now, and people still think the bull run's still on, right? We're down here, boom. Only once we dip to 32K do maybe 70% of the world realize, oh shit, the bull market's fucking over, okay? And then you see, still, the people who are in disbelief and are still waiting for 100K, they still think we're going to 100K here, right? So at what point do the people who are waiting for 100K realize, oh, fuck, we're not getting there this time around, right? They only realize once you probably break that low, okay? And so by the time they're waiting for 100K, they forfeit and only realize once we reach 30K that their bull market in 100K is not happening. You see? So this is where you could have sold at 69K, and this is where you're actually selling and throwing in the towel. 50% lower and 3x away from where you were planning to get, right? So think about it. If bulls forfeit their bull market thesis in a 100K bull run, about 50% away from that high and about 3x away from the 100K target, what's 3x away from 10K, which is the new 100K? 3x from 10K is 30K. See, by the time most people realize we're not going to hit 10K, it's probably already going to be at 30K. Okay, so you need to understand there's a massive, massive, massive difference based on how you play this, okay? Because if you're waiting for 10K and you don't hit it, by the time you realize it, it's probably already at 30K, you see? And now you could have an average cost at 30K or you could have an average cost at 15K. You choose what you think is better. I know what's better, okay? We all know what's better. Right? Does that make sense? So this is why, in my opinion, being so set on one target is probably not the ideal solution. That said, what if we do dump to 10K, 8K, 6K, 5K, fucking 3K, okay, which I don't think it's going to happen, right? Like I told you, everyone's waiting for 10K just like everyone's waiting for 100K, so we're probably not even going to get there, right? That said, the COVID low was right here at 3.5K. Okay, so I don't think you would go below that, but a lot of people are comparing this to the dot-com bubble, overlaying that chart and saying that we'll hit 3K. That's like the ultimate extreme, and I don't believe that's going to happen. But at the end of the day, everyone needs to have their own opinion. You decide what you think. I don't think you're getting to 3K, okay? And that's coming from the greatest predictor to ever step foot on this planet, you see? So, anyways, you need to understand you have this bag right here, the 50%, the ultimate VIX bag, okay? And so you're going to be okay. Even in the worst possible situation, right? Let's say something breaks the economy and it's the worst bear market in the history of history, okay? And let's say you dropped all the way down to 3K, right? Let's say you dropped all the way down there, right? We need a plan for the absolute worst case scenario. Okay, so let's say these people who calling this, a perfect overlay of the dot-com bubble because it does look very similar, right? Let's say they were right. Let's say the worst case scenario ever happened. Okay, let's say you got 15K and 3K now, right? Well, guess what? VIX greater than 46 is going to catch that ultimate shakeout event, that ultimate collapse event, that ultimate breaking of the system event, okay, like a COVID dip or like the 2008 crisis, right? VIX greater than 46 will help you catch that within the week that it happens, okay? So you need to understand, let's say you had an average cost of 15K and now the system fucking breaks. Everything is horrible, okay? And now you enter with your VIX greater than 46 bag within 1 week of the bottom, because that is what VIX greater than 46 equals the bottom within 1 week, pretty much every single time. Okay, so now you get a cost average between 15K and let's say fucking 4K. What's the average between that is 9K. Okay, and if you got a problem with having a 9K average cost and the bottom was like 4K, okay, then I don't know what to say to you. Like, at the end of the day, 90% of the world has an average cost above 30K, and here you are with an average cost at 9K. In the absolute worst case scenario, the world fucking breaks and the economy shatters and you go to 3K Bitcoin. You see that? So I've just shown you my plan and why I think it's just a fantastic plan, because the plan works in the worst case scenario. You get yourself an average cost of like 9K if you dipped all the way to 3K. You see, this is an unbreakable plan, okay? And this is how I'm doing it, okay? This is how I'm doing it. So I'm confident in my strategy. I'm confident in the way I'm going to be doing this. All my buys will be below 18.5K. And yesterday was the first day I bought. You know, besides, I did buy some Monero in the 19Ks, okay? In the 19Ks, I bought some Monero. But besides Monero, boom, I deployed officially here at 18.5K. So guys, this is exactly how I'm going to be doing it, okay? You take the emotions out, you listen to the greatest predictor to ever set foot on this planet. The guy who shorted the top at 69K, while everyone was calling for a cup and handle 100K, called it to 47K, called it to 30K, called it to 20K. Okay, guys, I'm actually showing you exactly how I'm going to be buying this crash and exactly how you do it. So how you plan for the worst case scenario, we've already planned for it, okay? We got this, okay? This is easy. It's not that hard, guys, okay? At the end of the day, though, if you're not in this for, you know, the bigger picture, then this is not the video for you, right? I'm talking to investors, people who are willing to buy and hold for 3-4 years out, right? And people who actually believe in crypto, like we all know, crypto is gonna be a $10 trillion+ industry. It's less than $1 trillion industry right now, right? So this is inevitable. This is clear, and if you don't see that, then you don't see that. This video is not for you. Go back to buying Tesla stock. Okay. That said, that's my exact plan. That's exactly how I'm going to be buying this bear market. I've shared it with you in this video. You save 50% bag for VIX greater than 46 should the system break and should hell break loose. And the other 50% you're going to be deploying between here 18, 5, 16, 15, 12.5, 13, you know? Split it up between these. So literally just go on TradingView. Put these support levels at 16K, 15K, 12.5, 18.5. Boom. When you see we hit those levels, buy some, okay, with your 50% bag. And then make sure you save this 50% bag. You do that, there's no way you're not going to have a better cost than 99% of people in crypto, guys. That's how I'm doing it, and that's how I'm going to nail it, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like. Make sure you are subscribed. And guys, if you want real-time, live, you know, when I'm buying, when I'm longing, all this stuff, you can get a free month into Crash Alerts today. Okay, I'll put the steps, how to get in to Crash Alerts for completely free. You get 1 month free in my alerts. If you set up an account on Bitget using my channel's affiliate link with Bitget, you deposit $1,000 into your trading account and you need to place a trade on Bitget. Okay, some of you're placing $1,000 in your trading account and then you're just withdrawing that $1,000 immediately. That's not going to work, guys. That's not going to get you into the alerts for a month for free. You actually have to be a trader. Okay, if you're not a trader, you won't make it in, or you'll be kicked out once you get in. Okay, so you can't game the system. It's not going to work, guys. Okay, but if you want to get your free month, Set up an account on Bitget using the link below I'm going to leave for you. Deposit $1,000. Send us your Bitget ID. Send us your Telegram ID. I'll leave the steps down below. Okay, then you can get yourself a free month in the alerts. So far this week, we made $2,500 shorting Atom. Okay, we made $3,000 going long on a Litecoin, and right now we are up 4,300 longing Bitcoin. Okay, so this video though is not about the short-term trading. Okay, this is about long-term perspective and how to play this for the 3 to 4 years out from here game. Okay, so that's how you do it. 50% VIX greater than 46 bag, and then DCA through these entries right here with this 50%. And I guarantee you, if you're fucking 80-year-old grandma or if you're a 20-year-old stud, I don't care who you are, how smart or dumb you are, you follow this this strategy I'm laying out, you're gonna fucking nail this bear market. And that's how you buy it. Eliminate the emotions, plan for the worst case scenario, and execute. Okay, that's how we're doing it, guys. If this video helped you, drop a like, make sure you subscribe, share this video with a friend if you like my strategy and you like how I'm going to be doing it. Guys, remember, I literally shorted the top at 69K, called the crash to the T perfectly the whole way down. I've held everyone's hand from 69K all the way down, and guys, now it's time to reap the rewards of our, of what we've been working for, right? This whole bear market, what have we worked for? We've worked to protect our capital so we can reinvest that capital. We've worked to profit on the downturn so that we can reinvest that profit into the downturn. And now it's time to execute. It's time to put the plan of action into action, and it's time to get ready. Okay, so that's exactly how I'll be doing it. For the long term, of course, for the short term, like this is my short term trading, right? But then you use short term trading to add to your long-term portfolio, your long-term trading, okay, your long-term holdings. Okay, so if you want to trade short-term, add your profits from your short-term trading into your long-term trading. Join us in the alerts, guys. I'll see you in there. All right, guys, drop a like, make sure to subscribe, share this video with a friend if you like my plan and how I'm going to be doing this. I hope this video helps you. I'll see you later. Bye.